What's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. Today I want to get into another pair of shoes that I really wasn't sure about until I saw them in hand. Once I got them in hand, I decided I wanted to go ahead and grab a pair in my size. Shout out to Finish Line. I was able to pick up my pair in store today. I think these are going to be available at a lot of your local retailers. So if you didn't hit on sneakers and you want a pair of these, then I would encourage you to go look at your local stores because they probably have some pairs sitting. Today I want to get into the Black Taxi Jordan 12 and let y'all know what I think about them. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these 12s. So to start it off, we've got our standard 12 box. I think 11s come in these sometimes, but we've all seen this box before. It's just got your cardboard colored top, black Jumpman on it. It's got that quote that you'll also see on the back of the shoe: quality inspired by the greatest player ever. And then the edges of the lid are like this reddish orange color. The tag reads Air Jordan 12 Retro, and the colors are black and taxi. This is a size 10.5. These retailed for $200, but I was able to use a status rewards coupon for 20 bucks off. So all in with tax and everything, I got less than 200 bucks into them. And here they are, the Black Taxi Jordan 12. I was really surprised by how nice the material on this upper is. I kind of just expected it to be synthetic leather or something, but it's got a really nice feel, and whenever you look at it, you can tell it's actually a really nice, I think it's a nubuck, but it's very soft. It's got nice texture on it, and I really like this material. Like all 12s, you have this kind of reptile, scaly texture on these lower synthetic overlays, both on the outside of the shoe and on the inside of the shoe. But I really like this black nubuck or whatever it is that we have for the majority of this upper. These are actually really decent quality, and I really like the way that the taxi just pops off of that pretty much 100% black shoe. I think those little hits of the taxi just really, they almost glow whenever you're looking at it on the rest of the shoe, and I think that looks pretty cool. I think this entire upper is all black and just little hits of taxi. There is one little spot of white where we have that Jordan tag there on the back, but even that's clean looking. I really like the way these are. I tend to kind of stay away from all black shoes, but it's funny because I thought the Chrome 6s were really good with just their little subtle hits of chrome, and now I also think these are equally good, even though they're all black, with just these little subtle hits of that taxi color. We have a standard Jordan 12 outsole, and that's got herringbone there under the forefoot and then underneath of the heel. But I think this little bit of carbon fiber sticking through really looks dope. You can see that taxi color along with black. And then up at the front, we have that same little 23 accent and Jumpman that we always get, but this is in that taxi color, of course. And then you can see the black rubber from that outsole kind of wraps up to meet this midsole area. And just above that, we've got little areas of foam that also have that kind of reptile skin texture, that scaly texture. And that's in black as well. We've got this nice little plastic Jumpman accent, and it's got a nice sheen on it. It almost looks like it's like satin gold, like not real shiny, but I really like the way that that looks. On the outside of the shoe, it says Jumpman. On the inside, it's just plain, but I think it looks really good with that taxi color up against that black background. On the heel of the shoe at the base, we have the number 23 in that taxi color. And then as we come up to the upper, like I said before, the base of the upper has these overlays that's kind of like this snake skin or reptile scaly finish like we always get, and it is a pretty synthetic material. That's typically what we get down there, but it just has a synthetic feel. It's got black stitching holding it on there, and we also have a hit of that on the inside of the shoe as well. Hopefully you can see that texture. Those overlays all sit on top of a really decent feeling nubuck material. It's black. You can see some texture on it whenever you look up close, but I really like the lines. The stitching really gives it a neat shape, and I've always appreciated that about 12s. But you can see that this nubuck starts down here at the toe box, and it basically wraps the entire upper, and it feels really, really nice. Our tongue is also that nubuck material in that black color, and it's got an embroidered Jumpman in the taxi color there at the top. It spells out 2, and then at the base it's got a 3 on there, and that's on that taxi color. And then we've got just rope style laces like we always get in 12s, and they're black. We didn't get any extras or anything. Up at the top of the eyelets we have these taxi colored accents, and just like the plastic hits down on the side, I think these look really sharp. You can see a little Jumpman on there. And here's a close-up look at that tag. You can see it says Jordan, and then the same phrase that it has on the box, quality inspired by the greatest player ever. I've always thought that's a pretty cool looking tag. But then our sock liner is black, and our insole is black as well. And down on the insole, we've got a taxi colored Jumpman. But that was a pretty quick look at these. I think they're sharp looking. I really like the way that taxi color pops off of this black silhouette, and I think they're pretty dope. Let me know what you all think about them. Let me know if you picked them up or if you passed on them. If I wouldn't have had status points to use, I may not have grabbed them, but I thought getting them at 180 bucks, I figured it was worth picking up. Let me know what you all think, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.